Alright, what's up guys? So, Hot T, she has uploaded a video titled I Pay for Gabbie Hanna's OnlyFans, so you don't have to. Yeah, let's go ahead, check this video out. I think it was Gabbie where she had posted on social media how she she forgot to turn, I guess, the subscription thing off and got charged another month. And I'm like, man, that is messed up. That's seriously messed up. No, I'm like not with OnlyFans, but no, it was with there was some music. So there's this website called TuneCore, and there was some music that I submitted to them a while ago, and there was a day where I got charged I think it was either $30 or $40, and I'm like, fam, what? Like, where is this $30, $40? Then when I seen it, I was just like, oh, and so I just was like, bruh, I straight up forgot to take that music and put it through United Masters, which is free. And yeah, it had me confused. So I can relate. I could definitely relate, but yeah, that man, that's messed up. But now let's go ahead and check this video out. I remember when she uploaded this a while ago, and I was just like, so I'm reacting to this on the 8th of August, and she uploaded this on 5th of July. So yeah, that just shows you how late I am and stuff. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video. Make sure you go subscribe to Ray's channel, Hot T, her second channel, Ray Hit Me, and her business channel, Build Your Pocket. But anyways, let's get into this video.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. Yes, you are right. I'm back with the OnlyFans videos. I told myself that I will never, ever, ever do another OnlyFans reaction again. And then Gabbie Hanna came out with one. I was like, okay, I have to react to this, you know? This is like in my career. I did pay 25 freaking US dollars for Gabbie Hanna's nudes. Hopefully we'll get to see some nudes. I don't know. I actually already did pay for it because just from my experience, my bank tends to decline my OnlyFans payments. So good thing I did because I got declined again for like the first 3 times that I tried paying for it. I got a text from my bank being like, fraud alert. Purchase 3160, reply why if this is you. But yes, it was me. I tried paying $30 for Gabbie Hanna's nudes. How is that suspicious?
Crazy.
I've done this many times before. At least they didn't make
$30 though? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she's just, just trying to set the bar high for people. Like, me personally, I know people probably would ask me, like, well, how much would I probably, because I don't know. Like, cause I'm not that type of person to be like, I'm already, doing the YouTube stuff, so I just don't see no need for creating an OnlyFans. But I guess if I were to get into that, I don't know. 5 is an odd number. Maybe 7, cause 7 is considered a lucky number. But that, I still feel like that's too high. Like, that's, I just think that that's crazy. It's like you spend 25, or it's just to even have it where it's $25. So yeah, shout out to Ray for doing these videos. But it couldn't be me to do these videos, and it couldn't be me to be charging people $25 to look at nude photos of me. That I just find that kind of strange. Like that has to be against some law in some countries. So
called them this time because that's what I had to do last time. If you guys remember, I was like, yeah, that was me. The $400 freaking charge to OnlyFans. That's not suspicious. It was me. Also, yes.
All together, is it like separate? Like they counted it all up? Because I'm hoping it's that if you spent $400 on an OnlyFans, like Ray, if or when you see this video, we gotta talk. Cause I'm like, hey, look, I understand you're doing this for entertainment purposes, but I'm like, there ain't nothing in this world on OnlyFans, at least on OnlyFans, there ain't nothing on there that's worth no $400. I'm like, I couldn't be me. I'm sorry, but I'm like $400. I'm like, what can I? I can go and get like another like wall of shoes for $400. I could go to the Van store and get every Van on the wall, and be set for like probably a few years, because Vans, they be lasting a while. But anyways,
I realized that every single time I sit down to film a video, I'm in a new location. I actually live in a friggin' basement now. This is like what I'm looking at right now.
That ain't bad. That's a
Yeah.
basement?
I'm not in kitchen though, so that's fun. But this is where I'm gonna be temporarily
That's a
living
nice
for a couple
basement. It's
months.
like American basements. Like that's all I just saw. Like that's a decent looking basement. Like that, just the two walls. Did you see most basements? They don't look that nice. Like that that right there was like that's like a living room out here in America. So
This is
that's
my
wild.
fourth move in the
Fam, I
past year
want to
and
live
a
in a
half to get to
Canadian
Gabbie Hanna's
basement. Like
OnlyFans. Also, I really wanted to do a Corinna Cops, but apparently she wasn't posting nudes.
oh.
Why would I pay $25 for it?
Well, no,
You know,
I've been watching David Dobrik's videos. She is, because she talked about it. She said that she made like a, I think she said she made like over $100,000 on a booby pic. And I'm like, $100,000, dang. I'm honestly, I might consider it. Like you sit down and think about it, it's not that bad. Like, I don't think nobody will overall spend $100,000 to see me, like, shirtless or, in nude. But I'm like, I mean, but that's a lot of money though. $100,000, bruh. I would lay down on the couch like the woman from Titanic and be like, "Paint me." Like seriously, for that type of money, like that's
also, before we get
wild.
into this, I don't necessarily hate Gabbie Hanna, which you may think that I do from all the videos on my channel about her. I don't really have an opinion on her anymore. I don't like what she's doing with her, like, friggin' series. Like, I honestly think
you don't hate her,
backfired
but you
terribly.
just,
But I used to be a fan. I
no
loved her
comment.
story times because I could relate to them because I too have anger issues. I love her music. I think her voice is amazing. I think she's really hot. I think her voice is really sexy. Very mixed feelings towards her. Let's just check her OnlyFans. Okay, so first of all, profile pic. Not a fan of that lipstick color, but that's neither here nor there because she's naked in it. We love seeing that. I'm not a nice girl. Expect the unexpected.
Oh, so no nudity, dang.
No nudity. I wish I would have read this before I paid the $25. I came to OnlyFans to express myself fully and explore my creativity with less judgment. There will definitely be content here that I would never post elsewhere. Bitch, you already have a Patreon. Like, how many freaking platforms do you have right now? If you're not gonna post your nudes, what's the difference between this and Patreon? I love my body. I can't relate. I worked hard for it and love to show it off. But first and foremost, I'm an artist. I want to share a more vulnerable, raw, honest, and sexy side of me. Okay. See, we'll see. So down for foot content, obviously. For sure, twerking, smoke sessions, PPV, semi.
People really be into that feet stuff. I'm like, man, like I was on TikTok and there's this black guy, his feet. I'm like, bruh. That's something where if I were to be into this like OnlyFans and all of that, and I were to get into that feet stuff and were to see that, I would be scared. I would be more so scared for myself to how did I even get to this point where I was into this? Like, yeah, it trips me out because I'm like, man, like look, people know me. I'm big on like shoes and stuff. So there's like some shoes where there's like no like ventilation going through it. It's just pure shoe. And then it's like you take that shoe off and then you taking that sock off after a long days of work or something. Like, bruh, there's some people out there that need to be soaking their feet. So that's why I'm like, I sit down and think of that. I think of my feet, and then that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna say that I have bad feet, but I'm just saying like, after a long days of work, there's been times where I'm all like, oh nah, like let me just go ahead and just give it like a little like wipe down and stuff, like how they be like that. But it's people out there, they don't even care about that. They probably like that type of stuff, and I'm like, man, I just can't get into the feet stuff. I'm sorry. So to whoever my future wife is, if you're watching this video and you like men that loves feet, I'm like, sorry. I'm like, I'll get some shoes for your feet, but I can't like be that one where I'm like holding your feet and I'm like looking at it all weird. Nah, I can't do all that. So sorry, but I'm not really that sorry. So
yes. Point of view? That's POV. PPV. Pay-per-view! Yes, that's what PPV is. What is it, a boxing match? And then she has like copyright. Oh shit, is she gonna sue me? The copyright of the material contained is owned by the influence wave. Gabbie, if you're watching this, please don't sue me. I'm not gonna repost the content. I'm just gonna react. So let's scroll down.
I don't think that's bad. It's like, yeah, if you ain't showing it, you just overall like Yeah, I don't think that's
You do
bad.
$25 for 1 month, $63.75 for 3 months, so that's 15% off. Let's see if she sent me a welcome message. If you guys remember, I've always really been into cute welcome messages. And no, she doesn't even have a welcome message.
Dang.
I did get a message from Callie Freeman, by the way. Oh my god! Is that her? I know I'm on OnlyFans, but last time I checked, she wasn't posting like so. I don't know what I mean. Like, you know what I mean? She was just posting like bikini pics last time I reacted to her, and now she's just like
Just went wild.
Yeah. I also have a message from Ruby Rose.
I have to say, like, since then, I know, like, there's been friends of mine that have created, and it's like people that I went to school with. That's the part that like trips me out, is there's people that I went to school with, and I'm like, dang, like there was a few where I'm like, wow, like, man, I don't know how to like react to it. I'm like, it's, you know, it's wild to me. It's very, very wild to me. But I'm just sitting there like, dang, like I hope that, you know, it's going good for them and things. Like if they're making 30 something or 100 something $1,000 from it, or however much money and stuff, I'm like, bruh, like, hey yo, like, like, because you know how like I've always been big on giving out advice for YouTube. Can you do the same for me? Like, what do you think they would be into, like pictures of me and Jordans, and I'm just kind of like, you know, like posing and stuff? But if not, then I'm like, I just give it all. But I'm playing. I ain't gonna get into that. I'm not.
I was looking for Ruby Rose, like the other Ruby Rose. And then I found this.
Oh yeah, there's
and I was like, okay, I'll take it.
Confused me too. No, there's two.
And then there was also
two.
TMossBoss.
Yeah.
Sent me a message for my birthday, because it's my birthday and it's yours too. Oh, she sent me a nude picture. She's covering her nipples, but like it's still appreciated. I hate myself. Okay, so yeah, back to Gabbie. She did not send a welcome message. Gabbie, you need to get on that real quick. First picture, check Yum messages. She's wearing like a leopard print top. Whatever, don't care. Hi fellas and ladies, I just want to make it clear, my bio from the jump has always said semi/loop. I recently added no nudity because people keep asking me if I was going to be nude. So yeah, I subscribed before I saw the freaking no nudity thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't even pay $25 for this. Although it is a tax write-off for me, so I can subscribe to OnlyFans and write it off. And my experience, and I have a lot of experience on OnlyFans.
I still
start
wouldn't do
with
it.
More of like the PG content and just like bikini pics and maybe like a shoulder here and there. They slowly move on to like straight up, because like people, that's what people demand, because people start unsubscribing if you're only posting bikini pictures. So for everyone out there who's like, oh well, I'm just gonna start an OnlyFans and make 6 figures posting my bikini pictures that I post on Instagram anyway, unfortunately that's not how it usually works out. People
Dang,
like,
so I'm like, I can't even like get into it, because I feel like, yeah, I probably have been a little bit nervous. I'm like, all right, let me just go get some like basketball shorts or something, and you know, just call it a. That'd just be weird though. I'm like, I don't want nobody like objectifying my, you know, my body and stuff. Like, I'm like, I ain't even like really. I mean, I've been working out a little bit. I had to say I've slowed down on working out. But you know, like, that's the thing. I'm like, I'm not even in shape, so I'm like, that'd just be kind of weird. I think I've said it before. I got like the body of a high school like child and things. Like, I'm slowly like growing and stuff, and it's a process where I'm like, bruh, can you speed it up? Because people out here still think I'm in high school and stuff. And there's people that I went to school with. Like, you've seen me at graduation, and you still think I'm in. So I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm like, OnlyFans, it's not cut out for me. I couldn't have a career in OnlyFans. Probably got my account shut down. They'd say, hey, you know, children aren't allowed. I'm like, I'm a grown man. All right, my 25th birthday is in a couple of days. Don't you tell me this, all right?
You almost expect more from you in the messages, and then they'll unsubscribe. Also keep in mind that like it's gonna follow you for the rest of your life. So if you wanna like, you know, get into a career in like as a doctor or a nurse or something, you might not want that following you. Oh, ooh, love this next picture. Just as results, and it's a full-on nude. She's wearing her underwear, but no bra. She's got like almost abs going on, and her tits look great. I do think she's like really hot. Don't come for me. I never said she's my BFF. I'm just saying she's Yeah, like, good for her. 693 likes, you guys. Do you wanna calculate how much money we think she's making? 693 likes. How many subscribers do you think she has? 2,000? Maybe? 3,000? If she has 2,000 subscribers at $25 a month, that is $50,000 a month. And if it's 3,000, that's $75,000. Damn it. This seems like the time and place
That's
to
crazy.
Ask, can someone explain foot fetishes to me? What is so appealing about feet and feet wrinkles? Ew, what? I'm not shaming. Obviously, there's a lot of people who are into it, and I'm happy to provide.
Please, I'm shaming. It's like, especially if it's like, because I'm saying, like, if you, to the people out there, if you look like at a black man's, like, look at, I think, is it Shaq? I don't think it might have been Shaq. Was it Shaq? I don't know. Regardless, just look up black men's, like, feet, you know, for the feet fetish, like, people out there and stuff. Look up, like, bad, or, like, black men's, like, bad feet or something. I'm telling you, you're going to see some discolored toenails, some ashy feet, like, dead skin, probably. Like, it looks like that they should be making, like, or what's that fit, like, that foot show that's on, like, Discovery Health Channel or something. They need to either be on that show or make a weekly appointment. Like, this is what they need to do. They need to build up a barbershop, and they need to build up one of them, pedicure places. And it's like every 2 weeks, because most like men, they go into the barbershop like every 2 weeks and stuff, get like, a fresh cut, get themselves all lined up. Right next door needs to be that pedicure place. I'm like, if your toes is looking jacked, all right, you need to, you just need to just step in there real quick, just let them, just sand down the toes real quick. But there's just some people out there where I'm all like, you dip your toes in sand, all right? There's a difference.
I think it's like the part of your brain that is like related to like pleasure, I guess. It's really close to the part of your brain that like thinks of feet. I'm stupid. Wait, is that what it is? Damn it, that was a terrible explanation. I don't know, man. I'll Google it and like post it here. Yeah, foot fetishes are weird, man, but also like no judgments. Like it's one of the most common fetishes out there, right? Hand fetishes are not a thing, right? Oh, and the picture is a full-on ass pic. Love to see it. She's wearing she's wearing like high-rise bikini bottoms, and she's got like that good low angle that makes your butt look really big. I like her tattoos too, guys. I want to get a tattoo over here, but I'm just so scared. I have commitment issues. I'm just so scared I'll regret it. So like, comment down below if you think I'll get it. I have a couple tattoo ideas. I want to get one here, and then here, and then here.
I've always wanted a sleeve. Like, I've been like, because I watch like a lot of like wrestling shows and stuff. And there is this one wrestler. His name is Jeff Hardy, and I kind of like his like tattoo ideas. I've always like this. This is like at a point in time in my life where I was like, I wanted to just be reckless. I wanted my whole, like, just torso and arms to just be tatted. Maybe the neck area, but it would look so weird, because it's like, okay, my legs, I don't, like, really, like, alright, I'm not into, like, leg tattoos and stuff, so that's why I'm like, it would look so weird, where it's like, my back, chest, like, stomach, all, like, this, like, whole torso and back area just tatted up, sides, everything, arms, all tatted up, all of that. No face, obviously no face tattoos. I couldn't do that. And then just leg tattoos for me, it's just, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's never been a thing for me, I guess. But yeah, I've always been big on, like, I think if anything, I probably would, like, just stick with the arms and stuff. Leave it at that. But maybe get like some like chest or some other like form of tattoos and stuff. But
girl placement, full on nude. She's like out in the sun. Oh, when I say full on nude, I mean she's like naked, but she's like covering her nipples and covering her downstairs area. How are people disappointed? Oh my god, the second picture is so cute. I wish I could just post her face for you. She's just like adorable. Yeah, this is probably not the best time to be liking Gabbie Hanna. People are going to cancel me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Video did get some, it got some dislikes.
Her rib cage. Yeah, I don't know if there's like a rib cage fetish, but she's appealing to those because she's pushing it out. Next, dang. Smoke and chat. Okay, it's a video. Let's check it out. She's smoking.
Hi. Could have done that before I started, but
her voice is really. I wish I had her voice.
Okay.
I love like raspy voices. Miley Cyrus's voice, I'm so jealous of. I love it. I love Miley Cyrus's voice. I also like Gabbie's.
Right off the bat, tell me how you guys feel about this type of like.
She's not wearing pants. She's wearing her underwear. And she's just like sitting. Can you see my pants? Which is embarrassing because I'm wearing my sweatpants. But she's literally like spread open. Maybe I'll blur that.
Wow.
No one wants to see that.
Not in place of anything, just like.
I hate that I'm like looking down there to see if I can like get a peek.
Like Ray's that friend where it's all like she managed to somehow like sneak her way into some sort of like corporate building and just, you know, look at all the paperwork, and we're all just kind of looking up, be like, hey, what you see up there? And she's just looking down, just all like, so Gabbie, she ain't got like the shirts off, and she you know, like that's pretty much like what's going on. She's just looking down, telling us, and like we're just looking at you. Okay, we see what she's doing. All right.
I'm gross. I am gross. If you haven't thought that already from my like 20 OnlyFans videos.
Single out. I like to talk. So
How do you guys feel about her breakup with Peyton? I'm so sad. I liked him.
I didn't
a lot.
know she was
Okay,
dating
whatever,
somebody.
I'm just playing with my kitty. Is that the type of content we're getting on her OnlyFans?
I bet it's like
you
a
know
cat.
What?
I bet it's
I've
a
matured
legitimate
since
cat.
last year. If you would have caught me last year, I would have thought she was talking about her cat. But now
No,
I've reacted to enough OnlyFans videos to know that kitty means something else. So I guess Gabbie is going like that route. Do we want to even see this? Am I prepared for that? Let's play it. She actually is playing with her cat.
Exactly.
Well,
I like she just said it like that's. I'm like, my thing is this, like I came from a time in an era where it's like people would scam you. Like I've legit have like, you know, have had conversations with scammers and stuff. This ain't no different. It's just from like, my thing is this. Remember like back in the MySpace days where like Adam Sandler would add you, you're just like, wait a minute, what? Or like, yeah, you're friends, and it's like, okay, I know this ain't real. So it's like that, but she is actually in control of it. So I'm like, yeah, she's scamming. I'm like, that's why I'm like, I didn't believe in it. I'm just like, nah. I'm like, I probably, you know, it been in for a surprise and stuff, but yeah, I was like, I know it has to be a legitimate cat. Like she ain't doing that. Gabbie Hanna ain't doing that.
That was a terrible twist of events. What the fuck? In that one article, Gabbie was like, you can hate me all you want, but you're still gonna subscribe to my OnlyFans and my Patreon and my YouTube channel just to keep up with me. And then at the time I was reading it, I was like, no fam, like, I'm not gonna be paying you for nothing. And
here you are.
now I'm like paying her for her OnlyFans. It's ironic. Thanks, Anime Freak, for the suggestion. What else do you want to see?
There's some videos here for the foot content, which I feel like I've been getting requests for foot content.
We're gonna get foot content. It's a video.
Literally since.
I'm not excited for the foot content, by the way. I don't have a foot
Yes.
fetish. I'm just clarifying. Not that there's anything wrong with the foot fetish. It's completely fine. I respect you, and you.
I know the foot fetish community is gonna come after me. I just don't. I'm like, man, there's some sweaty and nasty feet out there. I'm like, bruh, like it's, you know, it's not that like, cause I'm like, it's not that I'm against it. It's just that I don't get it. So it's like it's one of those things where I'm like, if I met somebody that had a foot fetish, I would question them about it just so I can understand it a little bit better. But if I still don't understand it, I'm just gonna be like, all right. So I'm like, there's gonna be that day where you're gonna get heavily into some feet one day. You're gonna go far and beyond. That foot is going to just rub across that cheek like that, and then you are going to feel the moistness, the sweatiness, the footness of that foot across your face. That foot fetish is gonna be gone. I'm telling y'all that right now. I'm still trying to figure it out. I just feel like it'd be weird, just like how to get into, like, Google that, like how to get into foot fetishes or what to try to know about foot. You know, like I ain't Googling that. So anyway, I don't want Google or my FBI agent, you know, to be, or yeah, you know, whichever camera he's looking through or she's looking through to be looking at me like, why is he looking at feet fetishes? Like, what?
You deserve to be heard, and you deserve to have your content out there. I just don't have one. I don't know why it looks like I got excited to see your foot content. Okay, let's just play this.
She sent me a $20 tip and asked for a video of me putting lotion on my feet. So I figured.
Wow.
People are weird, man. a video putting lotion on her feet
Wow.
for $20. I could do
That's
that.
that's
Instagram.
wild.
I don't take the best care of my feet because I absolutely hate pedicures.
Okay, bitch, show us the f***ing feet. I'm just gonna fast forward.
And
I feel so awkward. I'm just watching a 6-minute video of a girl rubbing lotion on her feet.
Wow. That's wild.
I feel so weird.
feel free to give me tips on how to make it better.
That is wild.
Her feet aren't bad.
Did they even, like, at least, like, because my thing is, if I was to do some stuff like that, I've been like, look, I'm using Vaseline or Vaseline Men. I'm not using no other lotions because some of them other lotions don't be smelling right. So I'm telling you, I'm going to go up to this Target. If I get this I'm going to smell it first. If it don't smell right, I'm getting my Vaseline Men. I'm like, you just going to have to work with that, all right? So I'm like, I might add some color into it, you know, so you can think that it's that. But I'm like, nah, I want my feet to feel like how it's always felt, all right? So I ain't going to do that to myself where I get some other lotion and I'm like, you don't feel right. You don't feel right at all, so... Anyways, it gotta be, you know, that careful lotion, the one that you usually get, not some like off the wall. And it's like next thing you know, I'm trying to think. It wasn't lotion, but I remember I did kind of have like a bad reaction. It was just some like soap stuff, and I remember I was like, yeah, I did have like a bad reaction to it, and I was just like, since then I've never fooled with that. It was like some like one of those like bottled soaps, and so I was like, I ain't fooled with it, I ain't touched it. I left it alone. I was like, you is not gonna jack my skin up, you know, fooling. So I'm like, no, ain't fooling with this. So
not in a foot fetishy kind of way, but like her feet look okay. My feet are ugly is where I'm getting at. Should I tip her $20 and like ask for something weird? Like put lotion on your hands. Oh, ew. Okay. And then her first post on OnlyFans says, "Do you like my makeup?" She's naked. She has that like same dark blue look with the pink eyeshadow.
Bitch, I was able to find the exact same picture on her fucking Instagram.
Oh, wow.
Like, why did I pay $25 for this?
I hear that sometimes though, like people they'll do even. All right, so here's the thing: one of the friends that I know that has OnlyFans. So she followed me. Well, yeah, we followed each other because she made a Instagram like OnlyFans account, and I know for a fact I'm like, yeah, these photos that like, well, she's actually been through a couple of like Instagram accounts. So I'm like, well, you can't post the content from your OnlyFans on Instagram and then think like when Instagram, because my thing is this: when Instagram sees that this is like, oh, this is supposed to be to promote your OnlyFans. I know you're not you ain't gonna be posting no kid friendly stuff on no OnlyFans Instagram account. So yeah, she was posting some wild photos, and I'm like, dang, she ain't never posted photos like this before. This is so wild. And I'm like, I don't know how to react to this. Like, I went to middle school with you. Like, we had like band class together. Like, I don't even know what to think anymore. So. But yeah, she went through a couple. But I was just like, yeah, I was seeing some of the stuff that she posted. I'm like, you got your stuff taken down before because of this. So it's like, maybe you shouldn't post this, because I'm like, this is like, she was posting some revealing stuff. Let's just say that. Like there was, you know, some things that was being shown, and I'm like, wow. I was not expecting that. You just open up Instagram to look at some memes, or maybe you got a message. Yeah, it's like, you know, Ray Rahimi just messaged you. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Open it up, bam. I'm like, oh, wow, I did not, you know. It's like, it's kind of like you just walk in on somebody, and you're like, that's how the reaction that I get. And I'm just like, you know, you don't want to look, but it's like at the same time, you're like, what am I looking at? Like, what just happened here?
Into,
so
like, minimal
it's wild at
makeup
times.
looks lately. See, like last year, you couldn't have caught me dead not wearing eyeliner. This year, I haven't worn eyeliner in 6 months, you guys. I tried wearing eyeliner the other day, and I forgot how to do it. I can't do it anymore. Not that I could do it really well before, if you go back to my old videos. I was terrible at it. So now I literally can't do eyeliner anymore. How long have I been filming?
When you're blind.
Okay, so
And that was me.
Picture,
That was me in
second
6th
picture,
grade.
same makeup,
That's why I had to wear
still
glasses
naked,
now.
Different pose, kind of like this. Next picture, she's doing this. Next picture, she's doing this. Then this. Then this. Then, oh, I can't even do this pose. yoga challenge over here. Oh, then this, then this, and then this, and then this, and now this, and lastly, this. Yeah, I suck. This is what my OnlyFans would be like, by the way, for all the people requesting.
That honestly, like, can't, like, well, I don't know. I feel like there's probably not everybody that's doing that on OnlyFans, but yeah, it's like find just some like wild poses and stuff and just be trying. That's funny. No, that's funny.
Content for me, it would not go too well. Yes, that was it for Gabbie Hanna's OnlyFans. Was it a waste of $25? Yes. Do I regret signing up? Yes. What was that? This was like a
just to get charged again. Like, man, that's messed up.
Type situation, right? We did not see enough kids to make it worth $25. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you like watching it. Also, follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's at Ray Rahimi, also written somewhere over here. I have my own channel that I post on once a year. And yeah, bye-bye.
It's like, man, this was like, you know, Ray, she be killing it with the content. It's just that I couldn't go out of my way and do some stuff like that because this is honestly, I be buying shoes and video games, food, sweatpants, and you know, clothes for my brand and stuff. Then that's honestly what I've been buying lately. But I'm like paying bills. But I'm like, I can't be like, oh, I'm gonna be short. Like, call up T-Mobile, talk about, oh, I'm gonna be short this month because Gabbie Hanna just came out with an OnlyFans. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm sorry, Gabbie, but I'm not really sorry. But anyways, good video, Ray. I appreciate the video and stuff. You know, letting us know what's going on. But anyways, yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to Ray's channel, Hot Tea. Make sure you subscribe to her personal channel. She talked on Ray Rahimi, and she might still be doing stuff on her business channel. Let me check real quick. Build your pocket. Is she? Oh, she is. No, she was. When was the last time she posted it? Oh, she don't have any more videos on this channel. Dang, should I still continue promoting it? I don't know. Maybe she might like be rebranding it or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, make sure you, and then also, yeah, follow her on Instagram too. Like, subscribe to me also, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.